Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's Nash Trading back in the building. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my gold and silver trade that I took today that profited me $2,300. So without further ado, we're going to dive straight into it. As you guys know, we got the daily trade breakdowns. I'm going to try to keep it up daily, but we hit a day, all right? So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So first things first, when I hopped on the charts this morning, I just marked my areas that I like to see. So we have a previous day high sitting up here inside of a 30-minute supply area, and then we also have a 30-minute supply area sitting right here that price came into at about 5 a.m. this morning. So once I seen that price came to this 30-minute supply area, and we had yet to take the Asian session low in the previous day low, I noticed that we were going to go take them areas. Why? Because right here in this area between this Asian session low, we have an Asian session high. So this Asian session high was taken out, and when this Asian session high was taken out, it also hit the 30-minute supply area. So this already let me know that price was ready to sell, and on top of it hitting this 30-minute supply area, it also created a lower high for the higher time frame. And as you can see, what price just did was it took back all of this momentum. So when Sunday opened, price came up strongly, and all of this was left behind, and price needed to take that momentum. But within taking the momentum, price decided to switch trends with this lower high right here. So right here, essentially, this is a lower high. I'm just put this right here. This is a lower high, and I'm just delete this 30-minute supply. So right here is a lower high. This is the high. This is the lower high. So once I seen that, I knew price ran the Asian session high, and we also hit the 30-minute supply while creating a 30-minute lower high. And all of that combined is confluences for a sell. So I just needed to find myself I just need to position myself to get into the market. So once price dropped from this 30-minute supply area, it went straight into these lows down here, this was the previous day low. It went straight into the previous day low, and that happened at 8 a.m. So once it grabbed liquidity from the previous day low and even Sunday's low right here at 6 o'clock, I knew that if we come back up into this area and we reject immediately, I know that I'm getting in for a sell, and that's exactly what I did. Once price came back in here, it started rejecting, I got in for a sell, because this area right here is also a lower time frame supply area, and it's also a lower time frame not higher low, but lower high. And we're just gonna hop down on the lower time frame right quick so I can show you guys. And as you can see, can't make this up, and I'm gonna show a screenshot on the screen too of when I first got into this trade. But I got into this trade as this doji right here was being created, or the inverted dragonfly doji, whatever they like to call it. I call it a regular doji. But this right here, all of this right here is a supply area, but this was the main supply area that they came back into to create the lower high to drop lower. And I knew that since we already touched and went under the previous day low, we were going to target the rest of the lows from the previous day again, and also the low from Sunday, which was down here. So that's why I had my take profit down here, and price hit TP, and that happened on gold. And the same thing happened on silver. So we just gonna go back to the 30-minute time frame right quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So as you can see with silver, this was my main idea, and I'm gonna pop the main idea on the screen right here for silver. So basically, price came back into this 30-minute supply. I already was eyeing price to come back to create a lower high to give me an indication that we were going for sales. So price came into this 30-minute supply. It also took the Asian session high, and then it also took the intraday high. So this is a combination of the Asian session high and the intraday high, which intraday high is a high that happens same day or within the same time period, same night. It can't be over it's under 24 hours basically. That's an intraday high. Intraday high is basically under 24 hours. So once I seen that price came and it took this intraday high very cleanly and rejected from this 30-minute supply area, and I seen that, I was like, okay, now I need to look for sell positions. but I knew that 8:30 open was coming, so I was gonna see what price is gonna do. And down here we have the intraday low, and we have the previous day low. So I knew that since we already took liquidity up here by the supply area, I knew that we were gonna go down for sales, because we were targeting, the intraday low and the previous day low that had liquidity sitting there. And as you guys can see, I'm gonna pop the screenshot up of when I got into this trade and when I got out. The same thing happened from gold to silver, and it immediately dropped. And honestly, silver dropped way more than gold, and it's still plummeting. So these were just two good trades today. It's not overcomplicated. It's following market structure, following where price is sweeping liquidity at, and then watching price go down from there or go up depending on the move. But today the move was sales, so go down. But I hope you guys enjoyed this mini breakdown. I hope this wasn't too long. I didn't try to make it too long. I also not trying to make so much word salad. I want to explain nice and concisely to you guys, because I want you to understand how I took these trades and why I took these trades. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to have some more information, some more resources coming out for intermediate, beginner, or even advanced traders. So stay tuned for that. I got some information coming out for y'all, something that you guys may need in this world of trading. Some things, that we just all need to hear. But I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.